Spring is here, lots of wind out there.
Yeah, lots of wind, and it feels very warm out there as well. 71 degrees the current temperature in the metro, but check out the winds sustained at 29 miles per hour, gusting up to 38. It is definitely feeling like spring across not only the metro, but much of New Mexico. Right now, we're looking at temperatures in the southeast up into the low to mid 80s, 84 right now in Carlsbad, 80 degrees in Roswell. As you move up to the north, we're even on the mild side here, 61 in Taos, 63 in Las Vegas. Still sitting in the 50s across southern Colorado, but still a very comfortable afternoon if you can get past the wind. We are looking at some extremely gusty winds out there. 40-mile-per-hour gusts for Santa Fe and for Los Alamos, 43 in Farmington, 40 also for Taos. Down to the south and east, we're looking at gusts up to around 35 to 40 miles per hour. Carlsbad up to 43. We're even seeing those gusts in the southwestern part of the state as well. 24-mile-per-hour wind gusts in Tier C and 30 for Silver City and Deming. The good news is those winds will start to come down through the evening hours and into the overnight before we see another round come in for tomorrow. And all that wind due to a couple of storm systems that will be passing to our north. Most of the precip missing the state. We've tried to get a little bit going across the far northeastern corner of the state, but most of the action into Colorado and into Wyoming. We have another piece of storm system over the Pacific Northwest. That's going to dive down into the weekend, and we'll try to get a couple of those showers going, but more than anything, we will be looking at more wind. Tonight, we will be looking at partly cloudy skies, those winds coming down, and it will be on the cool side, but not overly cold. Then tomorrow, we'll start to see those temperatures come down a little bit. We'll be looking at another round of wind. And then by the weekend, that next storm system passes to the north. We may see a couple of spot showers across the northern mountains into the northeast, but more than anything, we'll be looking at very windy conditions. And with a cold front coming through, we are going to drop the temperatures. We're going to be back into wintertime temperatures for much of the weekend, especially into Sunday, where afternoon highs for the metro won't make it out of the 40s. Good news is those temperatures do eventually start to rebound into the beginning of next week, and you'll see that in your zone-by-zone forecast, starting off in southern Colorado, where temperatures will be into the 50s for tomorrow with partly cloudy skies, winds gusty once again up to 40 miles per hour. Could get a spot shower on Saturday as that storm passes to the north, but check out that high, only 36 on Saturday, up to 40 on Sunday. We're eventually back into the 50s by the middle of next week. Over the northwest, mix of sun and clouds, winds gusting up to 35 miles per hour, highs into the 50s to near 60 degrees. Back down to the low 40s for Saturday, mid 40s for Sunday, and then start to rebound those temperatures by the middle of next week back to the low 60s. Over the southwest, partly cloudy skies, winds gusting to 45 miles per hour, highs into the upper 60s to low 70s. We start to see those temperatures come down. We're back in the low 60s by the end of the week and start next week, but eventually bouncing back to the 70s by the middle part of the week. Over the southeast, mixed sun and clouds here. Highs will be into the 60s, 70s, and even reaching the 80s in Carlsbad. We'll drop all the way down to 55 degrees on Sunday before starting to rebound those temperatures a bit into the middle and latter part of next week. Over the northeast, partly cloudy, highs into the upper 50s to low 60s. We'll be down to the mid 40s for Saturday with a couple of showers possible. Only the mid 30s on Sunday, and then we quickly rebound those temperatures back to the 50s by the middle of next week. Over the northern mountains, spot shower possible throughout, especially late tomorrow. Winds gusting up to 40 miles per hour. Highs into the 50s to near 60 degrees. We continue to cool off those temperatures through the weekend, only into the low 40s on Sunday, and then into the 50s by the middle part of next week. Over the east mountains, partly cloudy, winds gusting up to 40 miles per hour, highs into the low to mid 60s. In the metro, we'll see highs in the upper 60s to near 70 degrees with winds gusting to 35 miles per hour. And then the temperatures drop like a rock. We're into the upper 40s by Sunday, but eventually we do rebound those temperatures, and Saturday does look like to be a big wind day. And a quick hello to the school I talked to this morning. That's Queen of Heaven School, the Catholic school, and third and fourth graders. I had a great time talking to them.
Okay, good. Thanks. We'll be